Hey guys, how you doing? It's Johnny Berba. I just said hello to this nice lady on the street. And we're going to talk a little bit about London Fashion Week. And we're going to ask her a few questions and see if she can give some tips and find out what's going on. So hello friend, Johnny.
Hi, Izzy,
Nice to meet you, Izzy.
How are you?
So I'm fine. So what's it all about, London Fashion Week?
It's about kind of collaboration of creative ideas. It's kind of, supposedly going to dictate what everyone wears for the next 6 months.
So it's more than just putting on some nice clothes.
But it's kind of, they exaggerate everything, I think. They kind of do an exaggeration of what everyone's going to wear, and so then people have it in their heads, and then they go like part the way there, and then that's...
I see.
Yeah.
So would I be alright for London Fashion Week, just like this?
You're fine, yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
The thing is, I don't know very much about fashion, so you can't, But it is.
But you're pretty fashionable yourself. Look at this. This is sort of top shop, isn't it? It's fashionable.
Yeah, sort of. But it's pretty kind of normal day wear. I don't really like what I'm wearing actually.
Fair enough. All right, to spice it more up.
Yeah, okay.
How important is it for a woman that a man dresses fashionable, that he looks good in terms of his attractiveness?
Personally, I don't like it when guys care too much. Personally, because it's just like. Yeah, because I don't care that much, and so if a guy cares more than me, it's a bit like, when they spend too long in the mirror, or they go to the gym too much, it's like, I'd rather
too much.
They just...
But
yeah.
what's the balance? Because when you say that, I understand that, but guys are going to say, well, do I dress nice or do I dress rubbish then? Do I dress better than the girl or slightly...
Well,
how important is it if a guy's dressed, if he's dressed bad, are you going to go on a date with him?
Yeah, well it depends, it's just that kind of, as long as it kind of balances it out, like, there are some girls that like, they're obsessed with it and they're obsessed with the gym and it's all kind of glossy. And then they can have the guys that are all the same and they can get with each other.
So you're saying that they must match.
Yeah.
So they're really stylish, the man and the woman's are really stylish.
I'm not big. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, if they really care, and often they fancy those girls that really care, or the guy,
Yeah.
and then they can all have each other, that's fine. But I'm just not interested.
But not for you personally.
Yeah, but personally, if they're a bit kind of carefree on it, I mean, you want them to look nice, But it's that. Yeah, this guy I'm dating with, he was I really didn't like. And,
you can't talk bad about your boyfriends on camera. So it's not. Keep it. Next question. It's my own question.
Yeah.
What is fashion? What is good fashion? What does that mean? What's good fashion? Because what does it mean?
Depends, because I think it's an expression of self, and if your insides match your outsides, and it's not too much trying to fit into what, if there's something kind of in yourself in it.
So it's self-expression of how you feel according to what you wear.
Because often it is with fashion, that's why I don't like it so much. There's kind of like to every creative person, there are 10 kind of people that are obsessed with selfies and the thing that are kind of like fluttering around them, that are kind of it's a bit tiring. You know what I mean?
Sounds like fashion's changing then. It's not about following the trends, is it individual expression?
Well, that's the bit I like about it, but there's also it's changing in the other direction to a way I don't really like, which is kind of the whole obsession with kind of who's wearing what.
Because I wanted to copy your fashion, I like it.
No.
Nice, lovely, I like it. It's like smart
and I'm really hot. I'm wearing way too many clothes today.
You're really hot?
Yeah.
You are quite hot. Anyway, moving on to the next question.
Holding my arms.
Moving on to the next question. When women go out and they dress well, are they doing it for guys or are they doing it for themselves to compete with other women, or is it a bit of both?
I think it's the woman thing, because it depends. If they're wearing like the stilettos and the short skirts,
I'll stop it.
Then I think they're doing it for the guys. And but when they're doing the kind of like, there's some weird stuff that doesn't necessarily complement their shape or their sex appeal, and guys are like, why are they wearing that? But that is for the other women.
It's the other women.
Like those kind of dresses that go out, which I quite like. And some guys quite like them because there's an element of mystery and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But your average Joe, it's like, I can't see what she looks like.
You can't tell.
Yeah. So I think it is partly,
Are there any, I don't know, because I don't know that much about fashion, I'm still learning. Are there any current rules now in fashion? Is there like a set sort of, I don't know, like in everything, there's sort of set rules that people follow, and then they learn those rules, and then they kind of go on to make their own. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think you can. I think there's actually such a vast amount to choose from now because of the media and because of the access to films and like around the world and stuff like that. So you can see what people are wearing in Japan now, with like in a one click, and you can see
Oh, that
what
makes
people are wearing
sense.
all over the world. So it's kind of, you can go at any angle
And see what's going on, what people are
Yeah.
wearing and stuff.
rather than it being what are the people that you see walking down the street wearing. Like in 30 years ago, that was all we had.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's kind of, there's just so much media to choose from, and therefore you can be quite open-minded about it.
Last question. Do you think fashion can empower people, give them more confidence according to what they're wearing? Is it empowering?
Either that, or depending on how confident you feel on that day, it's like the other way around. Like,
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll wear clothes where I'm like hiding behind it. If I'm in a bad mood or I'm feeling like not very confident, you wear the baggy stuff and thing and no makeup, and you kind of walk. And then
According to how you're feeling.
yeah, but if I'm wearing like slightly
Makes
more
sense.
heeled clothes or tighter clothes or complementing clothes, it's usually because I'm feeling better about myself, and it's kind of
Yeah.
and then it goes in an upward spiral or a downward spiral. Subsequently.
Bonus question, because you got me thinking about something.
Yeah.
Would you say congruency is important in fashion? That you're congruent with what you're wearing and how you're feeling?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it depends. Hey. It's a friend
Thank
I
you
haven't
very
seen in
much.
ages.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Thanks. Have a nice
There you
time.
have it,
Johnny.
guys.
Cheers.
Hope that helps. Bye.